Have you ever wanted to flip a table when someone cuts you off in traffic? Or maybe you've spent an entire day obsessing over some idiot who said something rude and you couldn't think of a snappy comeback? Yeah, me too. But guess what? It's time to stop giving away your peace like it's a free sample. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to become so mentally untouchable, you'll make people wonder if you're secretly a Zen master or just plain immune to their nonsense. Here's the deal. I've put in hours of research, like deep, uncomfortable amounts, into understanding why we react like toddlers to every little thing. So trust me when I say, I'm not just talking out of my, well, you know. I'm going to give you tools that actually work. Ready to stop being the punching bag for everyone else's bad mood? Let's get to it. Chapter 1. Why you react so easily. First off, let's clear something up. Your brain isn't broken. It's just acting like it's still in the Stone Age. Seriously. You ever get angry over some insignificant thing? Like someone not saying thank you at the coffee shop? Well, your brain thinks that's the same as someone trying to club you over the head with a rock. It's like your brain got stuck in survival mode and now thinks every tiny inconvenience is a life or death situation. And let's be real for a second. We can't help that first emotional reaction. It's like a reflex. But what happens after? That's where you've got control. So when someone gives you a dirty look or cuts you off, instead of fuming for hours, just pause. Breathe. Realize it's not worth your time to get worked up. You know what I'm saying? Chapter 2. Most people aren't out to get you. Here's a tough pill to swallow. Most people don't actually care about you. I mean, come on. That guy who gave you the side eye? He probably had his own mess to deal with. The person who ghosted your text? Maybe they were too busy checking their own emotional baggage. But instead of minding your own business, you make everything personal. Why? Because it feels good to think everyone's out to get me. But spoiler alert, 90% of the time, it's not about you. If you keep absorbing everyone's stress, you're just like the emotional sponge at the office that soaks up everyone's negativity. Not cute. Remind yourself, not my energy, not my problem. You've got better things to focus on than their drama. Chapter 3. Emotional minimalism. All right, let's talk about minimalism, but for your emotions. Have you ever stopped to think, why am I getting all worked up over something so stupid? Not every rude comment needs a comeback. Not every slight needs to be acknowledged. Here's the hack. Every time you don't react, you're telling your brain, this is not worth my peace. And guess what? Over time, you become the calmest person in the room. It's like hitting the mute button on your emotions. Think about it. Not every inconvenience demands a meltdown. Let the small stuff slide off you like water off a duck's back. Stay cool. It's not like you're going to get an award for being the most reactive person in the room. Choose your battles wisely. Chapter 4. Let them try. You don't have to play. Now here's where the fun begins. When you stop reacting, people get confused. Seriously, you've just pulled the plug on their whole drama show. People who thrive on chaos need an audience. And once they realize you're not playing, they either leave or change. And you'll get labeled as cold, unstoic, or hard to read. Good. That means you've won. It's like being in a movie where the villain keeps trying to provoke the hero. But guess what? The hero just stands there sipping their coffee like, yeah, not today, buddy. Take that drama and walk away. You'll notice how fast the nonsense fades. Chapter 5. Real strength. Looks calm. Ever see someone just chilling while everything around them is falling apart? That's true strength. It's not because they don't care. It's because they've mastered the art of choosing their reaction. They've been pushed, shoved, disrespected, and instead of losing their cool, they stay calm. Why? Because reacting is the easiest thing to do. Choosing calm? That's where the power lies. Imagine not letting anything or anyone get to you. That's a superpower. And it's totally yours for the taking. It's not about being emotionless. It's about controlling your emotional state like a boss. Chapter 6. Build it like a muscle. Here's the kicker. Mental toughness isn't a one-time thing. It's not like you wake up one day and bam, you're the Dalai Lama. Nah, it's a skill you build, like a muscle, and it's gotta be worked out. So don't try to run before you can walk. Start small. Stand behind someone walking slow without rolling your eyes. Let someone interrupt you without immediately shutting them down. Stay calm when someone tries to pull you into their mess. Every time you choose not to react, you're adding a rep to your emotional workout. And slowly but surely, those things that used to ruin your day, they won't even register. And that, my friend, is the glow up you've been waiting for. So here's the takeaway. You don't have to be a robot, but stop giving your power away to people who don't deserve it. The goal isn't to be numb or emotionless. The goal is to stop letting everything throw you off course. You're allowed to take a pause, protect your peace, and move on. So, the next time someone tries to test you, whether it's a troll on the internet, a random stranger, or even your own overthinking brain, remember this: you don't have to react. You're allowed to stay calm, keep your peace, and let them try. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe. Because you're going to need these tools to stay untouchable, and we've got plenty more coming your way.